Well, today was a hell of a day. So, we're not on a plane on the way to the Philippines. We should actually be about 7 hours into that flight right now. Unfortunately, about 20, 30 minutes before we were supposed to land in Houston, we get an announcement that there's major storms and they can't land. So, we circle for an hour or so until we're almost out of gas, and then the pilot says, well, we're diverting to San Antonio, which means we missed our flight. So we got to San Antonio, sat in the plane for a couple hours waiting for a refuel, and then flew back. And then by the time we got back, everything, all the gate agents for Singapore Air were gone, which led to us having to do a bunch of phone calls to get flights redone. On the good news is we are flying tomorrow morning. We're at a hotel right now, a cheap little Roach motel that we paid for, and we fly out 3:45 tomorrow. Same flight, same everything. Although we lost some of our upgrades, for sure, and might have lost all the upgrades. But so there's about $1,000 down the drain, possibly at least 300 down the drain. But if we can get the business class still, that would be, better. But now we're here, we're tired, we're glad we're just losing a day and a little bit of money, and we'll still be back in the Philippines just a day later than we had planned. So got to find the bright side in everything, and we just perhaps weren't meant to be on that plane for whatever reason. So anyway, we're gonna go pack, unpack, get ready, go to bed, and wake up and start it all again tomorrow. All right, update number 2 over the last update that we did. So we had called Singapore Air from the airport, hours of trying to get things done, and the guy, I think he said his name was Juice or something like that, I couldn't tell, so loud in the airport. And he had an accent because he's in Singapore. I don't hold that against him. It was just between me being deaf, the noise of the airport, being tired, and him having an accent, I couldn't hear everything. But anyway, he assured me everything was done, flights were going to be set, they're going to reissue my tickets. He was going to call us back in an hour. He asked for the cell phone number. We gave it to him. I waited about an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours, and he never called. Surprise, surprise. Knew that was going to happen.
And then you call back.
And then we call back. Well, then the second time we call back, we get a girl there. And when you call, the problem with, it's just modern everything, and I'm going to do a YouTube review about this, not that anybody cares, but the problem with trying to get a hold of them, they want to do everything through like a live chat, and that's useless. And any of the phone numbers you call, there's no phone number to call for this type of purpose. There just isn't. You got to call, just choose something that has nothing to do with what you really want, get a live agent, and then say, hey, you're taking care of this. So then the second one wouldn't do anything for me. She's like, well, you booked through an agency and you're going to have to call this other number that I called, and it had absolutely nothing to do with me. I don't know what it was. So anyway, I finally called back a third time and said, listen, this is what happened. I've had multiple calls. I've already been told this was taken care of. I got kind of firm, and I said, I need to be on the damn plane for Sunday. Just get it done. Make it happen. And so anyway, by like 2 a.m., they finally made it happen. Now, to Singapore Air's credit, once they did take care of it, we did lose an upgrade that we paid for. It was for this bulkhead. There's 2 specific seats on this plane that are the best premium economy seats because they have the most leg room. They're just, suppose everybody says they're great. And I paid like $300 extra to get them. We lost that, not because Singapore didn't want to give it to us, it's because somebody else already had them. The only reason why I got them the first time is I booked it 8 months in advance, and so that's why that's why we were able to get them. And they were able to continue with our premium or our
business class upgrade from Singapore to Cebu, so they gave that to us. But anyway, so now we are leaving now on Sunday the 21st and arriving on Tuesday the 23rd in the Philippines. So we're losing a day, losing a hotel, losing all that stuff. But in the end, we just lost a day, a lot of sleep, a lot of frustration. We're exhausted. Had to book a hotel, pay extra so we could do a late checkout. But we're gonna try to take a little nap, get some sleep, because we got to check out here at 3 to go to the airport, but our flight isn't till 6, so we got 3 hours to kill in Houston. But whatever, it is what it is. So we will be on our way to the Philippines shortly, I hope. Anyway, that's it. Later.
Well, we are at Houston's airport again, ticketed. It actually looks like we're flying today because the weather is beautiful. And we also were able to keep our business class on our last leg of the flight. And we get to use the business class lounge. So we're going to get to do that. No problem.
Hey, we don't have coffee after breakfast. I'm sorry, I was trying to do it to go Uber.
Oh, no problem. If you just want to take that off the bill,
Okay.
it's fine. Just do the 2 Cokes.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
You got it.
And so, yes, we're getting our lunch now at a place called Hugo's. And I think it's going to cost us about $60 for some tacos and some Cokes. But we're on vacation, so we're not going to worry about it. And yeah, so I think we are finally heading. We're not on the plane yet, but the weather's absolutely beautiful here today. They assure us they're going to be able to get our check-in luggage or our chicken luggage in the plane, and we leave in about 3 hours. So we will update everybody as things continue to go.